Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Utah State Aggies, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Can't wait to get... Utah State lined up, ready to deliver the opening kickoff. The returner will field it and bring it back. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Delaware's offense takes the field for the first time today. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He was thinking touchdown all the way, but he got it down to the 26-yard line.
It's a defense that prides themselves on taking the football away. They believe they could impact this game with turnovers, and they get an interception on the opening drive. Wasn't a big return, but that doesn't matter. They stole a possession, and that is huge for their confidence.
Offense working from the pistol. Off the play fake on 1st down. Completes it in the middle. Turning it on. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. The play action fake. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Touchdown, Aggies! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such a great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
Quarterback showing you some resiliency here on this drive. He threw a pick on the opening drive of the game, but he was able to turn the page right away. You can't let that...
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. caught over the middle. It's Bauman. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Hens.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, this guy's had all of college football talking after coming away with 3 sacks in his first game, and he already notches his first sack in this one. What a terror he has been on offense as early this season.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On the option. He'll toss it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Punts it out of the air. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got an open man. He's loose. Touchdown, Delaware. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Off play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's complete on the right side. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the single back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And the quick shuffle pass. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Aggies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Zings it complete to the right. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. 6th play of the drive coming up. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Gets the back moving. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Pulls it in. It's Tyler. Nifty little juke, and he's out to the 37 before he stopped. And the Blue Hens in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll throw on 3rd down. Finds the tight end. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Looking downfield on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Proctor. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Proctor. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. And the Blue Hens will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And just a spectacular punt. He'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. They'll leave it with him. Gives him a little more breathing room. A 3-yard gain out to the 7. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, going up top. Got the quick pass. He gets up to the 15-yard line as they're working their way away from their own end zone. 1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. Snagged out of the air. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to keep it in the air. Pulls it in. Oh, out of space. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. This Utah State offense has it going. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Here's the pressure. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dumb.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He's going to get loose. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tyler.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Got his man quick. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Wants to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1-yard line. On the direct snap, it's Proctor. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Nebraska is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll be talking about in Lincoln for some time. They're up 14 over the Rebels. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The give to the tailback. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Good timing on the quick out. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Finds his tight end. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. Utah State has it inside the 20. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Just keeps slinging it. Looking down the middle. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, looking to pass. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. That's caught. It's Bauman. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to fire on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. And the Blue Hens will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Under fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Got a lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Blue Hens. And they turn it into a defensive score.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking to throw on first down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Finds his target down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock lofts one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Blue Hens send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Right back to it. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Takes the easy completion. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Running back searching for a hole. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Quick completion on the out. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Complete with conviction on the crosser. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Blue Hens with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Wide open downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Using his legs, it's Proctor. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a first down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Gets it out fast.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Trying play action. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. They'll go to the ground. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Looking downfield on first down. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on second down. Fires on the move. Fires it incomplete. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, they're trailing by a lot of points right now, and the problem is there's usually only one way to get back into it, and that means throwing the ball, and the defense knows it. And that's why they're pinning their ears back. They're dialing up blitzes. Guys are just rushing upfield, and they're finding it easier to get to the quarterback. They've got a few sacks already in this game. It's going to be even easier at this point because this offense has just dug themselves into such a big hole.
He'll field the punt. Makes a move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Proctor. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
On the play. Brings up third down.
Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Delaware.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. The Hawkeyes have been hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon. They're up by 10 over Iowa State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about wide open spaces? And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Dances away. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Hauls it in. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to throw on first down. A little screen to the running back. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. Running behind that left side. Slips one guy, now he's loose. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the 4th quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You can tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Tyler. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And the Blue Hens have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long when he's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They're working that left side.
Just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
That ought to be enough for a Utah State 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Buys a little time with his feet.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quarterback on the keeper. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares about throwing a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
Great place to start for this offense. Now they'll try the right side. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the ride. Keeps it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Tyler. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. To the air on 2nd down. Flips it out on the screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Blue Hens are flying down the field. Looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Touchdown, Delaware! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field and lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the air on first down. Working that left side now. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Offense in a bunch formation. Back to pass on second down. Keeps it going. Running into the open space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Man, how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They want that clock to run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Using his legs, it's Proctor. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here on third down. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.